At the end of the day, I'm trying to move on from this story, but then listening to a lot of people having this discussion, both men and women, about what happened with Shakari Richardson, and then basically, um, we have video footage, and there is a blatant double standard that's going on with Shakari Richardson, and the media tried to downplay what she did. Shakari Richardson struck that dude at least twice. And like I said, for the people that's trying to downplay and trying to somehow make it out to be Christian Coleman's fault, to the sorry ass women that's trying to somehow vilify Christian Coleman when he was the victim, and then to look and see all them people at the airport didn't raise a hand to do nothing. Nobody pulled out no phones. Nobody did nothing. That's the crazy part. But people be talking about protect black women. What about protecting black men? And I'm thinking about what happened with Ray Rice. And don't give me this stuff about, oh, well, she's doesn't matter. Because we tired of hearing that bullshit too. That's bullshit now. At the end of the day, she had no right to put her hands on him. I'm tired of hearing this stuff about, oh, well, she's smaller than him. Listen, get the fuck out of here. At the end of the day, everybody saw what she did. She's on film. She hit him at least twice. They made it look like she just pushed him, which still was bad, pushed him from behind. And a lot of people are saying, hey, why didn't ESPN, why didn't major media outlets run a story on her? Because, the situation with Diddy happened. Everybody got to see that. Everybody talk about, oh my God, I'm disgusted and all this stuff. And I know there's certain content creators who always got something, who seem to be an advocate for, protecting thoughts and feminists and all that kind of stuff. Where's your videos talking about what she did? The video is out. Everybody's seen the video. And here's the thing about this whole Shakari Richardson thing. A lot of people wouldn't go talk about it until I talked about it. I was one of the main people that was talking about the incident. And at first I was going to let it slide and just say, you know what, it is what it is. But just seeing the fact, I think what's more disturbing about it, you got people trying to justify it. And then to you goofball ass goof troop niggas trying to justify this and making light of this, making this out to be a joke, and you got women talking about, oh, this is all the signs of she saw something in his phone. Bitch, shut up. Get out of here. Like, get out of here trying to make excuses for her actions. Like I said before, had this been him that spazzed out at the airport, everybody would have pulled out cameras, everybody would have had something to say. All these black feminazis would have been talking all this stuff about protect women and all this kind of stuff. He should be in jail and all this kind of stuff. Now, like I said, we remember what happened to Ray Rice. NFL career was over. But then again, it's always a double standard. Like I said before, Rick Ross made a song called She Didn't Even Know. I'm going to say this once again. He was wrong for making a song insinuating that he would slip a woman to date rape drug. At the end of the day, he, put that on the song. He was insinuating, but shouldn't have made that song. But at the same time, he lost the endorsement with Reebok, and he lost a couple of endorsements. But at the end of the day, he ended up being where he is now. Rick Ross is worth anywhere from $150 to $200 million due to various business ventures. So at the end of the day, Rick Ross is doing fine. He don't have to worry where his next meal is coming from. But once again, you look at the situation with Cardi B, where she's on camera, saying that she used to rob and drug men. And she threatened to have a man violated by, what's up. And there was no outrage. None of these women said nothing. But like I said, here it is. Everybody is upset about Diddy. And it just goes to show you a double standard. I mean, if you're going to try to be on the self-righteous card, if you're going to try to be on the moral compass card, don't pick and choose when you want to call, when you got something to say. If you gonna call men out for doing this type of stuff, call everybody out. But like I said, certain YouTubers and content creators, you niggas is cold busted. That's real talk. Keep that same energy for Shakari Richardson that you got for Diddy and all these other dudes. So there you have it. But anyway, this your boy Town. I just wanted to speak on this because, like I said, I'm bothered by this. You know, I'm really bothered by the double standard. I'm bothered by the fact that the media is downplaying this. You know, I don't see Shakari Richardson's name getting dragged through the mud. None of these major media outlets are talking about this. They're just ignoring it. Because, like I said, it's about agenda pushing. You know. And then, you know, a lot of people are pissed off at, you know, basically her boyfriend because, once again, he talking about she shouldn't have got arrested. Nigga, stop it. What do you mean she shouldn't have got arrested? Dude, is you nuts? I get it. You trying to protect her. But at the end of the day, dude, sometimes a message has to be sent. Sometimes this is bigger than you. But based off what you did, you dropped the ball. So this is going to continue to happen. This is going to continue to be this trend where at the end of the day, somehow it's the man's fault. And it don't surprise me. When I saw women like actually making videos, somehow trying to justify what she did or somehow trying to make it Christian Coleman's fault. But, you know, that's the Keisha and Riri's of the world, you know. But they should be disregarded anyway because, like I said, they wouldn't know accountability, you know, if it got delivered to them via UPS. So, you know, I'm just thinking this is just real talk. It make me think about Ray Rice. Career was ruined. Lost everything. But here it is, Shakari Richardson doing this in an airport. Ray Rice incident happened in an elevator. I'm talking about she at an airport and nobody did a motherfucking thing. This your boy Town. I'm out.